Show up. The number one tip for success is to show up. It's that simple. What do I mean? You must have a goal. It must excite you and scare you at the same time. Don't worry about the how. Okay? That's number one. Number two is you gather information, you gather skill sets, you learn how to do things. But the third thing is you must show up. You must put yourself into situations, into opportunities to then exhibit those skill sets, to then make a reputation, make connections, okay, build a network, make clients. So you must show up. You must show up every single day in your business. You must show up for your physical and your mental health, your state. And then you must show up in your business as well. Show up online, show up in your Facebook group, show up in the networking events. Today, I'm going to improv. It's comedy. I've never even watched anything on YouTube about improv comedy. I'm doing an 8-week class and doing a final event. I've done stand-up before. I am showing up. I have a big goal to speak in front of 15,000 people. 15,000 people, and the improv is going to help me express myself. It's going to help me have better communication, use humor in my speaking and doing it in the moment. So you have to show up. Okay, stop knowing so much. Stop going for the next certification. Stop reading the next book. That's very important. But what actions are you taking every single day to put yourself in the situations to then apply that material? Look over here. Tim Ferriss, he showed up. Harv Eker, he showed up. Brendan Burchard, he showed up. Napoleon Hill showed up with Andrew Carnegie to then interview 25,000 people over 25 years with no compensation. For 25 years with no compensation, he showed up every single day. He showed up for the long-term journey, for the long-term success, the long-term wealth, fulfillment, and happiness. Grant Cardone, if you know him, does he show up? He shows up. Who else we got? Robert Kiyosaki. He showed up at my gym the other day in Phoenix. He goes to my gym. He's literally there. He's there in the cafe. He showed up, and he showed up to do his workouts. Good for him. Gary Vee showed up. I met Gary Vee the other day in Vegas. I ran into him. Gary Vaynerchuk, the entrepreneur, if you know him. All of these people showed up. That's why they have books. They have knowledge in their books because they showed up. Do you want me to keep going? I'm not going to keep going. The point is, all your favorite books, Rose. There's some really good books here, actually. Look at all of them. I've almost read them all, too. ClickFunnels and all these books, Tony Robbins. And the point is, you have to show up. And it's okay, because if you haven't shown up before, just right now in this video, write down the one thing that you can do this week and tomorrow to show up. Maybe it's attending that networking event. You know, maybe it's just being around your family. Maybe it's going to the gym and just showing up to go to the gym. Maybe it's showing up to study. Maybe it's showing up as your true self in the morning. Maybe it's like me, going to improv, going to Toastmasters to further work on my speaking. If you don't know my whole story, I grew up shy. I grew up with a speak impediment. I grew up thinking that I was not able to speak, being petrified of public speaking. It was all based on limitation. It was not true, and I created an identity around that. And now I'm doing that. I'm speaking on stages. I'm going to improv. I'm doing Toastmasters. I've been doing my coaching business, doing live videos. I'm on one right now, and I'm fine with it. It's fun. It's amazing. The belief will hold you back. Do not fight for your limitations. Fight for your power. Show up. Number one key to success, show up. Goodbye. Last thing. Drop below in the comments if you like this video. What are you going to do this week? How are you going to show up? How are you going to show up for yourself? How are you going to show up for your family and friends? How are you going to show up for your business? Samuel, how can I get a copy of the Rare Torchbearer series from Bob's old seminars? I don't know what you mean about the Torchbearers. I know all of Bob's work. I've studied all the programs. If you can provide more information. Rose said those are all my favorite books. Yeah, I have a live. These are just some of the books. I'm someone that I value my mobility in my business. My online business is the reason I did it. I like to travel, right? So I try to live a luxurious, minimalist lifestyle. So I don't have a lot of stuff. I do it on purpose. There's a vacuum law of prosperity. It's basically saying you need to make room for the good. So I believe that. So I'm keeping my options and my opportunities open in a realm of infinite possibilities and so much to do in this world. It's all about that belief. If you believe you can do it, you can. I really believe in you in that sense. So you want to keep yourself open to opportunities. And the only thing that most people miss is the action, the applied action from all these books. All these people showed up. Okay, that's just there's so much more. And maybe you can leave a legacy. Maybe you can write a book one day. And that's the main point here as well. Alexandra said, took extra day off of work today to make a long weekend just to show up. I'm working on my own business. That is amazing. Alexandra, I know we've been chatting in the messenger. She's working on growing a business. She's going through some circumstances like all of us. Like I'm going through circumstances. My mentor, Bob Proctor, was going through stuff. And we're all going through certain things and obstacles, but they're really lessons to grow, to then share with other people and grow that desire. Napoleon Hill talks about the first step to riches, material riches, spiritual riches, relationships in all areas is desire. You need to have the right goal that scares you and excites you, and you need to have the desire as well. So Alexandra, I'm proud of you for that. If you need anything, obviously reach out to me. Keep showing up. Rose, you said, yeah, I love your massages. I don't give massages. Massages. I can't say that, I guess. But I know you meant to say I love your messages. Everybody show up. It's that simple. And you'll see when you get into that situation, you'll learn how to build confidence. You'll learn how to build that faith, and you'll learn how to love yourself even more, the self-esteem that comes with that. And the best thing that you can do is stay in integrity with yourself. Show up every day, help a lot of people, earn a lot of money. You earn money, okay? The more people you help, and you're going to have a really good life. Messages, I got it, Rose. I'll see you all later. Bye.